remember starting my first day when I was 5. I kind of do remember wearing my uniform, and because I've seen the photo on a photo that Mum has, and the photo of me in my uniform when I was 5 starting school. Yeah, there was so it's all girls' school. So yeah, I didn't really enjoy it there because I went there and then it just got a bit, all the girls wouldn't let me hang out with them, and they were just, so that sort of went really bad, and I was on my own pretty much and doing my own thing, and they would just hang out and they would just be mean, and so that's why I didn't stay for the whole till high school. So because I couldn't handle if I'm being mean, so special school, I think. Oh my gosh. Yeah. God. We pretty much just did lots of worksheets and just practiced. We did spec and the other things. So we just did a whole book of stuff, and so we basically just had a few categories, and then we just did stuff and went out and just got like pictures and wrote about it and put it all in a big folder, and then we just, so that was pretty much in the classroom, and then we did stuff in the garden, but that was still in the then we did lots of worksheets.
Lots of worksheets.
Well, when I was with my boyfriend, we had this other friend who wanted to go out with me, and then he sort of kept flirting with me, and then my boyfriend got really agitated and angry because he was getting into me, and it just got into a massive big problem at school, and that was probably the main bad part I didn't like. Yeah, it just wasn't, then it got really bad, and then so that was probably the bad, because it ruined like my last year, because it was just all about that problem, and then so that was probably the downside of it, but I enjoyed everything else. Yeah, school, they just had a talk with me, and we had like a meeting, and they just helped me get it through. And they talked, so I pretty much just stayed with Leonard, and so I just told the person that I didn't want to be with that were not going to be friends or nothing. We just so I can be with Leonard and won't have that problem again. So yeah, well, I remember going on the basketball trips to Nelson and to Palmerston North, and doing just meeting new people and going and just competing against them, and just having fun. And I also enjoyed doing the productions, so that was quite fun. Just quite enjoyed dressing up as the Queen and Cinderella, and just acting. I really liked the acting and being on stage, and yeah, it was really fun, and being the fairy and Peter Pan, and yeah, it was quite enjoyed it. I enjoyed cheerleading as well, that I did when I was there, so that was good as well. I made lots of friends when I went to school, and so yeah, really I liked hanging out with them and talking to them. Yeah, so I used to always hang out with them at lunchtime and morning tea, and it was really quite fun to see what they've been up to and talk to them. Worked with the, I think it was in room 5 and 6. I helped them out reading them stories, and then helping feed them and everything, just being helpful with the staff. Well, some of them are in wheelchairs, and some of them need a lot of help. And, yeah. I remember my teachers and the people that helped me with getting work experience. So while I was there, I've done KB's Bakery, and I've done two preschools, and I've done doggy daycare. Well, pretty much it's with all these dogs, and you just go in there and just play with them, and and some of them was big and the small ones, and you just play with them and feed them as well, and yeah, so it was really quite fun having all these dogs around, and just quite enjoyed doing that. So the preschool ones, I've done 2 of them. So the first one I did was at a Samoan preschool, and it sort of had all these different kids there. So it was really quite amazing to see them all and look after them. And so I pretty much fed them and looked after them and put them to sleep, and it was really, I sort of read to them. So, and then similar one and then I did the minis preschool, and then so I pretty much did the same thing, just feed them and read them stories, and that was quite good. Play with them in the playground, and yeah. So that was quite fun. And then KBs, I just did dishes, and I just helped put, so I did dishes, and then I didn't serve them, but I just put stuff in the cabinets, and yeah, so that was quite good.